Good morning. This is Hope Reactor. Now, let's begin today's news.
Why does an air conditioner produce water? Your air conditioner is pulling water out of the air. On a hot summer day, you turn on the air conditioner. A few minutes later, you go outside and notice something strange. Water is dripping from a small hose near the outdoor unit. Drip, drip, drip. At first, it can look like something is wrong. Is the air conditioner leaking? Is a pipe broken? But in most cases, that water is completely normal. And here is the surprising part. That water was not stored inside your air conditioner. It was floating around your room. You just could not see it. So how does invisible water in the air become actual drops of water? The answer begins with something you have probably seen hundreds of times. Take a cold bottle out of the refrigerator and leave it on a table. After a few minutes, the outside of the bottle becomes wet. It almost looks like the bottle is sweating, but the water is not leaking through the plastic. It comes from the air around the bottle. Air contains invisible water vapor. When warm, humid air touches the cold surface of the bottle, the air cools down. As it cools, some of that invisible water vapor turns into liquid water. This process is called condensation, and your air conditioner does almost the same thing. Inside the indoor unit is a component called a heat exchanger. When the air conditioner is cooling your room, this part becomes very cold. The machine pulls warm air from the room and passes it across the cold heat exchanger. The air loses heat, but something else happens at the same time. Moisture in that air begins to condense. Invisible water vapor becomes tiny droplets of liquid water. Drop by drop, those droplets collect inside the air conditioner. This means your air conditioner is doing more than simply lowering the temperature. It is also removing some moisture from the air. That is one reason a cooled room can feel less humid and more comfortable. But now we have another question. What happens to all that water? Inside the air conditioner is a small tray designed to collect it. The water then flows into a drain hose. That hose carries the water outside. So when you see water dripping from the end of an air conditioner, drain hose on a hot day, you are seeing water that used to be part of the air inside your home. Think about that for a moment. A few minutes earlier, that drop of water was invisible. It was floating around you as water vapor. Then your air conditioner cooled the air. The vapor condensed and the water was carried outside. In a way, your air conditioner is constantly separating water from the air. This also explains why air conditioning can make a humid summer day feel much more comfortable. Our bodies cool themselves by sweating. For sweat to cool us effectively, it needs to evaporate. But when the air is already very humid, evaporation becomes more difficult. That is why a humid day can feel much hotter than the temperature alone suggests. When an air conditioner removes some moisture from the room, sweat can evaporate more easily. So comfort is not only about temperature, humidity matters too. This is also why cooling and dehumidifying are closely connected. Many people think cooling and dehumidifying are completely separate functions, but both can involve cooling air enough for moisture to condense. The exact operation depends on the air conditioner and its settings, but the basic physics is closely related. Cold surface, humid air, condensation, water. Once you understand that, the mysterious dripping hose outside suddenly makes sense. But there is one important distinction. Water outside can be normal. Water inside may not be. If water is coming from the outdoor drain hose while the air conditioner is running, that is usually part of normal cooling operation. The system is simply removing condensed water. But if water starts dripping from the indoor unit onto the floor or wall that deserves attention, normally the condensed water should travel through the drain system and leave the building. If the drain hose becomes blocked by dirt or debris, or if the drainage system has another problem, water may not flow properly. It can then overflow or leak into the room. So the location of the water matters. Water from the drain hose outside, usually normal. Water dripping from the indoor unit, time to check what is happening. There is another practical lesson hidden in this simple phenomenon. When we try to stay comfortable in summer, we often focus only on the temperature setting. But comfort depends on more than one number. Humidity, airflow, sunlight, insulation, and how clean the air conditioner is can all affect how the room feels. For example, blocking strong sunlight with curtains can reduce the amount of heat entering the room. Cleaning the air conditioner filter regularly can also help maintain airflow. And instead of simply lowering the temperature again and again, Paying attention to humidity can sometimes make a room feel more comfortable without making it extremely cold. The air conditioner on your wall may look simple. You press a button, cold air comes out, but behind that simple action, heat and moisture are constantly moving. Warm room air enters, heat is transferred. Water vapor becomes liquid. That liquid is collected. Then it is sent outside through a hose. All of this happens quietly while you sit in a cooler room. So the next time you walk past an air conditioner on a hot summer day and see water dripping from a small hose, remember where that water came from. It was not hiding inside the machine. It was not pumped in from somewhere else. A short time ago, it was floating invisibly through the room. The air conditioner simply made it visible. That tiny drop of water is a reminder that even the most ordinary machines around us are using fascinating science every day. And sometimes the things we barely notice are the things with the best stories hiding inside them.